Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 DLC.
Kendrick!
How's happening out here, man?
Kendrick? Kendrick? You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
So you're a thief?
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taken from the dead? Kendrick went to open a door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Okay. Your partner, I guess, then.
Pretty sprawling, this estate.
Here to...
How am I gonna find that rose in this fog?
Guess we are looking for a purple rose because our client has a wife that I guess lived here or something.
Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. Fresh manure. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. A busted lamp. And the ground's trampled.
So his partner's here. Did he go inside?
Somebody dragged something this way. A body?
Knock. Do I want to knock? Alright, well, that happened.
Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden.
Shani the Rose isn't gonna be here. A black cat with tools.
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging.
I think they are.
A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
They're making a grave for this person. Is this the wife? Because she will be strong. If it is. What do you sense, girl?
Graves, unmarked. Laid out in rows, like garden beds.
Oh, Tommy, the purple roses grow from the graves.
Hey. Hear me? Other thief. Body's mutilated. Who are you?
Are they a zombie Frankenstein? Wait. Nope, don't know who you are.
Damn.
What is it? No, they covered their face. Caretaker, huh? Oh my god. Okay. That's where we go ahead and fight him. Oh my god, dude, he has freaking, what's his face, Elden Ring power right there. Ah! Oh. The Elden Lord's power. Oh gosh. God damn, chill, brother. Is he healing? Okay, he's healing every time he hits me. He has freaking lifesteal, man. Okay. Hey, is he rezzing himself? Oh my god. Oh, fuck am I gonna have to deal with this, bro? He's freaking reviving them so he can heal himself. My goodness, dude. Fuck off.
2 hours later.
Dude. Oh my god, man.
20 minutes later.
Jesus Christ, dude. This. Stupid lifesteal, bro.
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
How are you?
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No, we're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later,
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
we called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away, he was summoned to guard Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
You know the master of the house? The owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes, we know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. How should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
So I could have just fucking go explore some.
Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgierd doesn't seem the pious type. A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation.
You will die.
Iris, why will I die here? Anything in here for me? Damn, are you having fun up there? Or are you getting tortured? Happening. Okay, his wife is dead, and he probably just wants to let the curse. I don't know, join her.
What the hell?
Am I gonna have to use my special lamp? Nope. Hello.
Gotta be careful.
Alright, it's a sketchbook.
What the hell was that?
My bad. Okay, she can't be alive. Ah! Thief! I ain't no thief.
Olgierd as I've never known him. A different man then. Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
And the chairs are flopped. So we have up here another painting. Ah! Before I go in there.
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Fire damage. Interesting.
This is the way. Ah, you're inviting me in. How thoughtful of you. Before I go in there, just in case we do end up fighting. Oh, anyone home? No, I can't see. What is happening? What the hell? Dang. I'm just African TP. Ah, Ah, piece of shit. I was just gonna hear you. Okay. Yet again, bro.
What now?
Four. Off. One, two, three. Right, found the painting is done. I can't see.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I freaking cleanse this whole house of it.
Bedchamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Portrait of Iris and Olgierd. Lovely indeed. Whatever happened.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
She's been dead.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
No.
Good dog.
Thank you.
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house. Iris von Everec adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
Her painting, does she love
This
painting?
place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
Well, I got some of your mementos if you want, you know. I know Iris was a talented painter. Iris was one Erdic's wife.
I didn't know Iris von Everec, but the paintings here show amply that she and Olgierd were a loving couple. Iris must have been happy, once. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death.
Place her sketch pad on the grave. Place a painting of Iris. Place. Can I, like, place them all?
Her name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. You too. Got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
You know, I thought I'd be able to. I should have gone with the freaking painting at that than the couple painting.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her.
I thought I'd just be able to place 1, 2,
Tormented
3, 4.
spirit,
Oop.
I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
Something glowing there. I missed something. Great. I wonder if it
Forgive
mattered.
me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
Wonder if it mattered which object I should have placed. Probably. It all looked like before. Going into the painting. Ah, great. Guess we'll have to
Follow
follow.
you? Alright.
Not really a good idea. I fired in.
What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
Alright, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Whoa.
Spectres of Olgierd and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
It's a
This is a
painting.
memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
If I
Tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast.
spirit
Spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn.
a man yet learn his neck of bad heart. Tasty now, man. A grub made us hot. Hope, sir. You just gotta fit the puzzle, I guess. He was reading the book.
Perfect match. Perfect match.
So the teapot had nothing.
Dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
That terribly absorbing?
Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
I didn't read that book. Maybe there's something important in there. I know he's just in a deep thought. We're about to find out. Wow, why is there bees, man? Oh, we can't do nothing with the bees. We gotta burn. So she wanted dog and cat. She got the dog and cat. Oh, what's happening?
What is that? Another memory?
Nah, I think it's just an enemy.
No, a nightmare.
A fear embodied, which sooner or later you will have to confront.
Nah, I really hope it doesn't fucking have lifesteal, bro. Back there. These are spiders. Bouquet of flowers.
Another memory.
Glass.
Just like the one Olgierd's holding.
Wedding veil.
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
The immortality.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Why his glasses were right there, dude. I mean, I already fought some of the spiders. God damn it, I hate this shit. This one's the most annoying, man. The big bows. What do we got here?
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
Chains from
Just a little
there.
different than the painting. Castel Ravello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive, lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests. Silver thread. Pearls. Doll must have cost a fortune. Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world.
Who are the other three? Are they family? Anyway, so we start. Am I supposed to remember? Okay, so we had the pie in the middle.
A few moments later.
Fireplace. Okay, good. I guess we don't have to place the hat or whatever on that chair.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
Geralt?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
I guess I should have given her
Paid
the
off
brush.
your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd.
Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
A brother? Or...
Show me what you got.
Good.
It's not you again. Wash this place. Bloodstains on it. A bed chamber.
Bloody town.
Stained towel. Didn't wash it all off. Got some on the towel.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Another blurred memory.
Grapes next
She
time.
painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something.
Grape, green apple, grape, green apple. Grape and green apple.
Finally, just like the picture.
Ah.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
W smile, man.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again. Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
What? He locked me in Loda.
Master von Everec's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
The gates of mystery. Between worlds. The library of an occultist. Blood. For some kind of magic, I bet. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter. Blood pacts. War on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons.
Oh, great, we're gonna have to freaking do this stupidish.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them. Then I can set out the candles. Black magic.
Ah, did he saw me the
should do
dog
it.
and cat
Now for the candles.
and the caretaker surrounding?
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
You got it right.
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
Man, you're a bad husband, brother. Just saying. Whatever you did, well deserved. Did it matter how I placed it? Or did I place it right the first? Guess. I mean, Shani goes outside the circle. Not inside.
Odiano feos. Soba camisa piada. Soba camisa ebarasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee!
And our main character. So DLC, where it all started. Oh. You're not gonna show?
Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
Who's he talking to?
I did not expect that. Must find another way out.
Oh, wait, there's all behind. Ah! Going inside during the winter time. Okay.
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
Brother, is this a freaking white frost? Whatever the f it's called? God damn it. Irish bone.
Man, they froze to death.
Unfortunate, man. Who the f is that guy? Ah! I'm gonna die! I found it. Oh, my goodness.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father.
What's happening here?
So this is
Pipe.
when he started smoking.
A mug.
Beer tankard. But there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop.
Marriage contract.
Marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
We, the undersigned, Iris and Olgierd, shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. A separation shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable. Is a
So
mug.
that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Brother, you didn't even do shit
You
for
will
him,
not
man.
command us. You will...
Damn, really?
Father! Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
These are ghouls.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
This?
Perfect match.
Okay, small bowl. Long as a big bowl. Okay.
You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Immortality's like the Witcher serum or whatever, where he feels no emotion.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
We create all Iris's
Iris von
nightmares.
Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Where I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Saying his goodbye. I ain't showed. Ah, there's more than one. I thought there was only one. All of them are all geared. Yeah. Greatest screen.
You'll not be back.
And I won't be back. Okay, take this off. Who's next? You.
Dead.
Ah, for
Not good. That's indeed.
I'm not done though, am I?
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gonter Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best Odim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Yeah, you really do love him.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone. So nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Little bit.
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I take the rose. I'm killing her and giving it to Olgierd.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Glass that can't be broken.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
As long as I live, Iris. I shall remember you. We gotta get out of here. Hopefully, you end up at peace. I'm just gonna leave it here. Olgierd could have just come and gotten himself, but he doesn't. So. All the fog's gone. Everything's good. Hey, I can wear my Viper armor. Let's get ready.
And be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Yeah, but yeah, we're here for his guy that we're supposed to deliver this to.
Geralt! Over here!
You.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
It's for us and everybody, yeah. Well, ain't he a strong genie? Whatever. Unbreakable glass.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you, really?
Gauntero Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Aye.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I can control time.
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks,
Hello there, Shani. What's up?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What is it? Hey, are you leaving?
What happened? Somebody break in?
This?
Yeah.
No, just getting ready to move.
Again.
When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
Where is it?
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I get the option, don't go racing. I already had this conversation with her earlier, brother. It's not gonna work. This is what she likes to do, and she's gonna do it no matter what we say.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
You're not gonna get like a goodbye kiss, you know, forever goodbye. And once you find your mans, I'll be sure to drop by your wedding.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do.
I'll leave my
I'll
swords.
go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
You're just gonna say that? Right in front of him?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Yeah, nope. They did not hear that. Nope. She was using her normal voice too.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
On me way.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story, but we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me.
Of course.
If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
One final goodbye? That's a good thing we did talk to her before all this. She can't be with us. I mean, it makes sense, obviously. She's not immortal. Well, she can't live that long either, so Geralt's just out here doing his Witcher contracts. And then Shani's out there helping, doing the pee-pal that she's helping. Oh, Geralt, won't be home as much. You know, say hello, say goodbye, take care of her the whole time. Unfortunately, we can't be together. It's just gonna let me in.
Lock tight.
Nope.
Need another way in. You leave
I'm just gonna knock. I was about to say, brother. Busting in, I guess. Is that really a good idea, girl? I mean, do we got a choice? Who's crying? Might to leave this place because it might collapse. Alright, professor, whatever.
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking can scream. Julian Alboco's lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
The appearance, evil wares, and many scholarly.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the
Is he
platter.
blind?
Shan't be eaten today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
So you know who it is.
No one sent me.
You lie. I may be blind, but I sense unclean powers better than anyone. Why do you think the witch hunters guard me like a treasure?
I'm a witcher.
A mutant? Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I am one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic. witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly.
The Man of Glass?
Smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me.
I feel like he's lying.
He the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed
wow.
and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris. His fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No, oh no. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Ogdim at his own game.
Meaning?
Ogdim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake.
I'm not gonna be good at this
Sole
then.
thing he truly desires. Human souls.
I say the right things, and I'm not really good at that.
Ogdim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks for that, but you might die here.
Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh, he's not in the circle. Not great. Rest in peace, Professor. His journal. My notes. A circle created terrifies me. I dreamt I had a daughter. I know now why I dreamt the 4 weeks of the child. What's this doing? 3 months have passed since Amelia's death. My heart still bleeds. I cannot preserve much longer than the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind no more often. A step outside the runes. Which he did. She has nothing to say. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna be it for today's episode. Next episode, we're gonna go ahead and I guess decide the fate of what happens to Olgierd. And if we can defeat Mr. Mirror Man. So, yeah. Peace out.